I'm not even gonna front, man. I thought this title was like a typo. It says, effing crazy. ICE swoops in on firefighters in the middle of battling a wildfire. How do they even know to go? How do they even know to get word to like show up that, like, out of all the places they could go, firefighters fighting a wild, we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Authorities in Washington state have been fighting the state's largest wildfire nonstop for almost 2 months. It's called the Bear Gulch Fire. It's burned 9,000 acres since early July.
Damn.
Officials say it's only 13% contained. It is so big, they've had to rely on contract firefighters. But a group of those firefighters who were battling the blaze had to take a 3-hour timeout from their work on Wednesday. You see, their camp was raided by Border Patrol officials, and they were lined up and told to show their IDs.
Nice.
We got hit, guys.
That's all right. Tribal member. Yeah, we got pulled over by ICE. Crazy, dude. We got members.
Again, fighting a fire, only 13% contained. It's been burning since July. We are cooked, deep fried, left to burn.
From the tribe of Umatilla, Cayuse, and Walla Walla. This is crazy, man. Look at that. Post it up.
Native American?
We have a different crew over here. Talk to the boss. And I guess La Migra.
You heard people on the scene claim that at least some of those firefighters were Native Americans, indigenous volunteers. They got raided. State officials confirm it. Now, those Border Patrol officers ultimately arrested 2 of the firefighters. It's not clear why. According to reporting by the Seattle Times, one of the firefighters said members of the crew were told not to take video of the incident. You risked your life out here to save the community, the firefighter said. This is how they treat us. Another firefighter said they were denied the chance to say goodbye to the detained crew members. I asked him if his family can say goodbye to him because they're family and they're just ripping them away, the firefighter told the Times. And this is what he said. You need to get the blank out of here.
Damn.
I'm going to make you leave. As the Times notes, it's unusual for federal border agents to make arrests during the fighting of an active fire, the largest in the state of Washington, especially in a remote area. In fact, a Biden-era policy bans most immigration enforcement at natural disaster sites, but here we are. Trump and his supporters, Vance says this all the time, they constantly push this line that you either care about Americans or you care about immigrants, not both. Jeez. But it's racist garbage. We're an interconnected society of human beings who depend on each other to survive and thrive. And there's not some neat line you can cleave between Americans and foreigners. We just have neighbors and communities. Trump world says that's bunk, that there's just 2 sides. Trump world says that to make America great again, you need armed federal officers roaming streets and businesses and Home Depot parking lots in search of people to disappear. And now raids on camps of firefighters as they literally battle the largest wildfire in the American Northwest. Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, and Stephen Miller and their ilk are going to burn the country to the ground if that's what it takes so they can rule over the ashes.
Do I dare go in these comments? Like, someone said, F it, just let it burn. The lowest and weakest I've seen America in my life. Firefighters should have barricaded the ICE vehicles in a location that was about to burn up. Wow. They said they think that firefighters should just go home. Like, I just want you to really, really, really take a second and think about this. You know, they're fighting a wildfire that's only 13% contained. And for me, a person who used to work, I don't know if you guys know, I used to work for the CCC back in the day when I was like 18 years old, the California Conservation Corps. And we would go to state parks and do work on trails and all that. And when there was a fire, we would go there. You can learn how to actually cut fire line, and you would go up there. Or for the most part, we were at the park building the tents for the firefighters and taking care of the park, picking up trash, doing whatever. But you also see inmates there at the fire. Like, there's a group of inmates that go there and they have them go up there and do things too. And that's okay, that you actually have inmates being pulled out of prison to go help with the fires. But something like, I'm so confused at what they like. I don't know. And for me, it just seems like they're just grabbing people, man. No rhyme or reason, just actually just snatching up people. Like, I need more backstory to this, because this can't be it. Where, like, the two people they arrested, why were they arrested? What significance, like, what did they do? Like, did they get a call and say, yo, it's two dudes at the wildfire that need to be, like, what the hell? A lot of comments are just, I mean, like, look at it, look at what is making people say, man. A lot of people are saying, just they should just let it burn. I know there's been like some soldiers being taken by ICE. Damn, man. I'm trying to find a comment that says, you know, they should have been taken. I don't see that yet. And I know a few. I actually know a decent amount, more than 11 people that are firefighters. I wonder how they feel about this. I found one comment, and you know, it's like they're probably trolling. Someone said, "This is great. ICE is cleaning up Joe Biden's mess." Wow. And again, y'all know, or if you don't know, I hate politics. I think there's corruption on both sides. I always have to put my little disclaimer. I think there's corruption on both sides. But like, unless another video coming out explaining something with the two firefighters that they arrested, I'm just saying, how do you drive there and be like, we're going to take two of the people that are helping with this fire? This is crazy. I need to see more, and if I find more, I'll add it to the end of this video. If not, peace out.